Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. On behalf of Markaz Sahaba, the voice of Ahlus Sunnah wal Jama'ah, we present to you the daily nasiha and advice. Today, with the grace and mercy of Almighty Allah Jalla wala, we focus on Nasiha 1844, the 9th of Jumadul Ula. It was on the 9th of Jumadul Ula 1425, corresponding to the 26th of June 2004, just 16 years ago, the Israeli apartheid forces killed 9 Palestinians. Amongst them was Naif Abu Shirk, the leader of the Al-Aqsa Brigade, which was a wing of the Al-Fatah movement. This occurred during an operation against the city of Nablus on the West Bank, which lasted for 3 days. Today you find the Arab youth, some of them, you find the Arab politicians, because they normalize ties with Israel and they say how good the Israeli army is. Obviously, these are puppets of their regimes who don't even understand what is the politics. So remember, before apartheid Israel came into existence in 1948 in May, so they had the Stern gang, they had the Haganah gang. All these are real terrorists murdering innocent people, unarmed civilians, and remember that they are the ones who are land grab, violating the international law. The country against whom the most resolutions are passed even today are the apartheid regime of Israel. But it's very sad but true that today the propaganda machine of the Arabs and their leaders, they think they will try and win over the Muslims or the Jews. The Jews are your eternal enemy, the Quran says. لَتَجِدَنَّ أَشَدَّ النَّاسِ عَدَاوَةً لِلَّذِينَ آمَنُوا Al-Yahud وَالَّذِينَ أَشْرَكُوا, chapter 5 verse 82, that surely you will find that your worst enemies against the people of Iman and faith are the Yahud, are the Jews, and the Mushrikeen. Just look at the unholy alliance between Israel, the apartheid regime and teacher, and the student, and that is Modi, and the BJP government in India. So both these are your worst enemies, Quran says. And today Muslim countries are lining up to make peace with such people who are practicing on state terrorism, treating the Muslims as second-class and third-class citizens. It's a shame and a disgrace, definitely. So we have to turn more and more to Almighty Allah, and in Tansurullah, if you help the deen of Almighty Allah, then Allah states, Yansurkum, Almighty Allah will help you, wa yuthabbit aqdamakum, and Almighty Allah will keep your feet firm. So remember, there is no other way out. The other way out is that you accept what they are doing and become their slaves. But Islam does not teach us that. Islam teaches us we are Abdullah, Ibadullah, Ibadur Rahman. We are the slaves of people. We don't bow down to anybody. We don't bow down and make sajda and prostrate to anybody. Our ruku, bowing down. Our sajda, lan narka wa lan nasjud illa lillah. We only bow down and make sajda to Almighty Allah Jalla wala, and no creation, only the Creator. That is the unique teaching of Islam. Therefore, it is better for Muslims to die with shahadat and martyrdom than rather becoming the slaves and the spies of these enemies and so forth for a short-term gain. May Almighty Allah bring the realization in the Muslim Ummah that نَحْنُ قَوْمُنَا عَزَّنَ اللَّهُ بِالْإِسْلَامِ. The words of Sayyidina Umar radiallahu anh. We are a people, Allah gave us honor because of Islam. وَمَهْمَا نَطْلُبُ غَيْرَهُ. And any other ism we look and seek for, لَأَذَلَّنَ اللَّهُ. Then Almighty Allah will humiliate and disgrace us. May Allah have mercy on us. Ameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.